yo, but say yo, ladies, gentlemen, cat, dogs, animals, and squirrels. Welcome back to Calibria Crystal Guardians. I know I haven't made a video in a couple of days. What I've been doing is simple. Over the weekend they had that 3x booster or 2x booster, but if you pop your own booster, it becomes a 3x booster. So I was busy grinding that all weekend long. I kid. The event didn't happen. But I did grind all the time. Okay? But we don't got time for that. What we got time for is this interesting news that just came out. So let's take it to the news story. News story? There we go. Oh, the last one. We're looking at the last one. Can we zoom in on the last one? Can we zoom in on the last one? Yeesh. Alright. That didn't get better, or there we go. This is the one we're looking at right here. So on their Discord page, there is a new question and answer forum to where you can ask them questions and get some answers. You can only ask them one question every 6 hours, and I think this is great. This open up communication. I told everybody before, it's a new game. Things are happening. There is a pandemic. Not everybody is at work, so they really and truly cannot get to you in a timely manner. So this is a nice first step. Just like my daughter taking her first step. So cute. So cute. This is a nice first step into that. So let's go into some of the questions that was asked that I find interesting. Skip a few. Will the worldwide arena bug been fixed? And they answer all this. So when you see CCG, that's them answering. Okay. As you can see, he put on there next patch. So I guess worldwide arena bug will be fixed next patch. Merger server. Is there a way to check how many players online? This is not possible. So you're not going to find out every week, every day, how many people is online. Just hope that you're playing against real people, okay, and not bots. And there's a lot of people on the server, so I really don't care for that question. The event ending page. A lot of people have issues with the event ending, and then all of a sudden it's just gone. You don't have a day to recoup your rewards and anything like that. So they're going to do that for the next batch of event. That's what that just says. Next batch of event people, they're going to give you a grace period to collect your reward, okay? Can we get a roadmap into future content? You know what they said? Yes, you're going to get it either today or tomorrow, but you're going to now get a roadmap into future contents, new heroes, and activity that's coming up. So for those that's wondering how come everything is just a surprise, why can't we know ahead of time? It just gets sprung upon us. Now they're going to give you a roadmap, okay? Somebody asked about the Archmage and the multiple Joker hearts. Is that a fix? Here's the reality of the situation. That's only an issue if you make it an issue. It's not interfering with you playing with the game, so I'm not even concerned about that one. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't, you don't. See how that works? Because that's a PvE situation, and you're not really, because everybody could doing it. It's not everybody could do it. Does not mean that you're at a disadvantage. Okay. Real-time arena, or anytime of having a real-time arena, and the plan is, yes, ideally they want to release it towards the end of Q2. So therefore, there you go, a real-time arena. So for those who's using your Archmage and Jungle Hearts, stack up on runes. Make sure that your runes are efficient. That way you can start performing in real-time arena. For those who don't like the Archmage bug, then don't use it. In real-time arena, you will get squashed. Yay! Somebody was asking about more difficult PvE content, and the reality of the situation is, in any game, there's always going to be those few who's going to figure out something, some kind of unique mechanic to take the hardest content and make it easy for themselves or for anybody else. So you can never truly make a hard PvE content in the game. This is where PvP come into place and real-time arena come into place, because there you could do really good against robots and computer. How can you do against a human? And that's where you see people really get frustrated. So that's going to be great. Okay. A lot of the auto things that people are asking for, realistically speaking, I understand their point. If everything is auto, what are you doing? Everybody wants fodder to be auto. They want this to be auto. Look, I'm happy with just the 5 times auto when it comes to farming. Okay. Everything else, you have to play the game. Because the minute it becomes everything auto, then the question now becomes, what are you doing? You're not really playing the game and you lose interest. So you got to have some kind of layer to the game to where people are actually playing, okay? Will there be a system to filter runes? And Magic 8 Ball says... No, let me see... I know the Magic 8 Ball says yes. Where is it? Either way, let's go. Let's go to the next question until we get to that part, because it was asking kind of randomly. Any dates for the next update? Pay attention, y'all. The next date for the update is April 26th or April 27th, which, according to my brain, is in 6 to 5 days, or 5 to 6 days, or we ain't got time for that. So we got 5 to 6 days. So next update is coming. So whatever summons you plan on doing, don't. You got 5 to 6 days. Hold on to it. Hold on. All right. And if that, don't worry about that. Possibility to increase drop rates. For now, we would not increase drop rates of unknown scrolls in Blackpool. Yay. I actually don't even bother with the growth plan no more. It seems cool. You get a lot of things from it, but yay. After doing 3 accounts and 3 growth plans, I'm like, oh. Now, if I had 1 account and only doing the growth plan like it is, yeah, by all means, I'd be interested. But with 3 accounts, growth plan made me tired. All right. Any auto run to do Vapor Dreamland? Why would you want to auto run Vapor Dreamland? Once again, you got to play the game, people. We're not paying attention to that question. Is there any plans? Blah 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 blah. Go through most of the important things that I saw earlier. Here we go. Best one. Any plans to add new NAT3s for, especially for light and dark function? That's the question, and the answer is yes. Not only are we going to increase content production rhythm, but we're also going to release new champions at higher rate with the start of the next patch. And when is the next patch, people? The 26th and the 27th. So, save up. Do what you have to do to keep your runes and whatnot in check. And just, not your runes, but your summoning scrolls in check. And take this time, the next 5 days, to actually summon, farm for runes. You're going to need runes. When they open up these things, you can have all the new monsters in the world. But if you do not have runes for them, what good are they? I've seen a lot of people with some good monsters, me, that don't have no runes and can't do nothing with it. So it is what it is, okay? And that really was about it, to say the least. But once again, we don't got time for that. What we got time for is my account. So what's been going on with my account? Well, if you play chess or you don't know what chess is, or if you ever heard the word checkmate, that's me. I've been checkmated, meaning that I got all my pieces and this game is about to turn into a real hectic chess battle. So let's go into what's the latest and greatest. All right, so latest and greatest that's going on with me is, for some odd reason, this game like giving me dupes. So, I had a dupe Draconia. I traded that in, got something. I had a dupe Selene, trade that in, and that's when I got my Elven Queen. So, since the last couple of days when you haven't seen me, I did some more summons, and I had one LD scroll. One LD scroll. And I knew it wasn't going to give me nothing, so I didn't do a video. Guess what it gave me? A Cleopatra. I'm like, what? Are you serious? So I said to myself, cool, all right, I got a Cleopatra, I'm happy. It was one LD scroll. How was I going to clickbait a video with one LD scroll? That means that I would have had to go and get me a whole bunch of other scrolls to summon, and then hopefully I would, too complicated, I ain't had time for that. So, summon again, and I end up getting another Arcanus. Another Arcanus. I'm like, how many Arcanus can I have? I got 3. I got 3 Arcanus. I got 3 Arcanus, people. I got 3 Arcanus. Ain't got time for that. So, did the growth plan. Got a Sacred. Got an Arcanus. And on my Sacred Scroll, guess what I got? Guess who popped up? The King of the Chessboard. The Archmage. So now I got the King. I got the Queen. I got me a Rook. Where's my Rook? They should really make those into characters. You know what I'm saying? Do the chess pieces into the characters. We just seen her. My Rook is Cleopatra, people. Oh, here she go. I got my Rook. I got my where's another Rook at? The Bone King. I put them as the Rook. Okay. I got Popo. Got an extra Popo. So what I did, sanctify him. We ain't got time for that. Hattori's maxed out skill. Cleopatra, I don't think we're gonna skill her out. But what's going on is I've been taking the time 4-starring a lot of things. As you can see, my ogre is now max. I've been working on my swordsman. Now, why would I need a swordsman if I have an archmage? Well, we do have time for that. So, in my infinite laziness, I decided that, you know what? I could do an Archmage with 6 Jungle Hearts or 7 Jungle Hearts, whatever the meta is. But guess what? It was taking so long. I know, like, it was like a whole minute and like 50 something seconds to do it. Like, holy crap. Like, I think the incredible edible egg only takes less than that. Maybe. Who knows? Either way. So I decided, hey, I got a bunch of new monsters. What creative way can I use to see how they work? And this is what I came up with. I came up with the Archmage Trickery along with the Holy Swordsman. So the Holy Swordsman are there to take their tap bar down faster, which they didn't do. Horrible Holy Swordsman. What are they thinking? Alright, so the point of this is I'm going to die because the Archmage is going to try to proc himself to death. Why would he proc himself to death? Cleopatra saved the Cleopatra. There you go. And that's why we have Cleopatra, because she automatically revived everybody. And my Archmage, yay, get full health. See? And this is what I have been doing. I've been doing a team that exploit the Holy Swordsman, does the Archmage in order to try to get myself a faster time. So instead of a minute and 50 some odd seconds, or sometimes 2 minutes time frame, I'm now able to do it in a minute and 30. That extra 20 something seconds, I was able to become a Calibria master. How? Stay tuned for the next video. Alright, this is taking longer than a minute. We're going to have to retune. But this is a way to make sure if you have a Cleopatra and some Jungle Hearts, this is a nice way to ensure that you really don't die in this. Does it dirt? Of course. I learned that this game had built-in RNG to where no matter how good you are, your characters will dirt. It's built in. It's literally hard-coded into it, which is a good thing because There's no such thing as a free lunch, okay? So let's get out of that because we don't got time for that neither. So instead of now that I have that done, I'm now able to. Oh, this is reset. We're gonna take that on another day. The reason being is I finally got my Bone King to have a slot 6 crit damage. So now he's in the 210 mark, which we already know that when you're in the 210 plus divided by 30 is 70. So we are now at 70% on all his skills that he's supposed to do. So right here, for every 30%, we have 70 times that multiplier, and we have what 70% chance to ignore target defense. Each attack has 70% chance to ignore target defense, and all buff included invisibility. This is tremendous because once you have this, you basically could just use him in place of a Holy Swordsman. I mean, a lot of people out there already know this trick, but if you ever get a Bone King, this is awesome. I honestly thought I was going to get me a Bone King dupe the way my whole duping session was going, but we have runes. And now that we're able to do what we need to do, we have runes. And now that we have runes, we're not able to level up some of the monsters to what it is. So our arena team that I'm already having a concept about is going to be Bone King, Spider Queen, Cleopatra, and you would think Windwalker, but realistically speaking, I'm thinking more of the line of Elven Queen. Elven Queen or Rock Golem. And you say, why those two? Because in arena, if the team is faster than you and they give you Petrify and you don't have immunity runes, you can make your Elven Queen super fast to where she could automatically apply invincibility to the team. So she would get the only invincibility runes and make her super fast. That way she don't get blocked. She's able to put immunity on the team. So the invincibility on the team. They take their first turn, you take your second, and then if they wipe you out, Cleopatra will bring everybody back in just to kill them one by one. The Spider Queen is powerful enough. I was thinking Spider Queen, Flame Spirit, and Bone King. But once again, the issue goes into all they got to do is CC you and just take you out one by one. Cleopatra only needs to be tanky. She don't need to be anything attack-wise, but she just need to be tanky. So we're going to see that team in the future. So that's all we have time for. The rune, the beginner's account will be back up. We now have more monsters to work with. We have Cleopatra, Tori, Windwalker, Noctua. We're going to start incorporating these teams into future videos. We even went and got ourselves a Centaur because we are going to actually complete Vapor Dreamland this season or this time around. We are going to do it. If you're summoning a lot of 4 stars monster and you're frustrated, don't be, because what I did was I level up all my 4-star monsters to max, and then I use the others to put them to 5-star. That way I get both the skill ups, and I get to clear my inventory box up, and I get to have the ability to use those monsters for some kind of good. So all these 5-star monsters that you see in my box, I level up with the other 4 stars, 4-star to 4-star, and I was good to go. I don't know what to do with Arcanus. I have an extra one. I can sanctify her. I don't see any valuable use for her having 2 running 2. Who knows what the future may hold? Who knows? Other than that, thank you for watching the video. Once again, the Discord page is open. If you got a question, don't forget, they're not going to ask you game mechanic questions. So when you're asking questions of how this works in the game and stuff like that, that's a trade secret. They're not going to answer that question. Questions like, as I said before, you've seen when the next update, when the next event, Did you know that somebody asked what happened to the event this weekend, and they said that was a bug, and the event will be redone again this weekend? So for those out there who's wondering, yes, the 3 times event will be done again this weekend. That was one of the questions. These are things you get to ask every 6 hours. So be mindful, be cognizant of your question, understanding that they are reaching out to the community. They are getting there. A lot of people are frustrated. I think in the beginning I was, but a commenter, Lady C, remind me that, you know what, there's no need to be negative. Look at the positive side of life and enjoy the game. And ever since then, I have done that, and I've really enjoyed the game. So we have no summons for you. Why? Because the update is coming in 5 days, and I use all my summons. So deal with it. Other than that, I'm gonna say, yo, we got time for that.